Welcome back to another episode here on The Richter Show. Today we are at the Dimitrie Gusti Museum here in Bucharest, Romania. It's basically a village of how it used to be and it used to look like when it was back in the old days in Romania. So it's actually pretty neat because it's an entire village built just how traditional it was back here in Romania. I'm going to take you around a tour around some places so you can see a little bit of it. And here you go. You could actually go into the building. Some of them are still open depending on the time of day, and then you can see the things inside. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep walking. Probably head that way, and then I'll keep exploring how things used to be here in Romania.
This is actually the map of the entire village, and I know that in one sector they're actually building a new area that's not on here yet.
You can actually just walk around freely. Now each building does have an explanation if you wanted to. It has a QR code, but I decided to just explore it on my own, and if I find something interesting, then I would, look at the QR code. It's pretty neat to see how people used to live. It used to be like this at one point in time.
This museum actually showcases traditional Romanian village life. The museum extends over 100,000 square meters. It actually contains over 123 authentic peasant settlements, 363 monuments, and over 50,000 artifacts from around Romania. The structures in the museum range from the 17th to the 20th century, representing different regions in Romania.
Probably one of the biggest outdoor museums I've ever been to. It's totally worth it. Wow, I mean, the way they actually dedicated and paid attention to detail, it's pretty cool. It actually makes you feel like you're back in the old days.
So here is clearly an example that next to each building or in front of each building, it has an explanation of what the building is, what year it was built. So it demonstrates and gives you more information about the structure itself. And if you want actually more information, some of them do actually have a QR code. So just grab your phone and scan the QR code, and you can actually pull up more information about the building itself, or the time era, or the period in which when the structure was built.
It's fun because every sector, every house, or every structure is from a specific region in Romania. So you get to see how the difference between some of the regions and some of the structures. And it's actually quite interesting. Well, I can kind of reach a dead end here. But it's pretty fun, actually. Some are very low ceilings, some have very low ceilings.
The village was a creation of the folklorist and sociologist Dimitrie Gusti. The location plans were executed by the writer, playwright, director Victor Ion Popa and set designer Henry H. Stahl. The necessary financial funds were provided by the Royal Cultural Foundation and the presence of the King Carol II of Romania. The museum was inaugurated actually on the 10th of May in 1936. At the time of its inauguration, it was the fourth open-air museum of Europe. The museum initially was 4.5 ha in size with 33 authentic settlements that were transferred from the research villages. Among them was the Maramureș wooden church from Dragomiresti, Matamoros County. The building remains the central piece and is incorporated into the logo of the museum. This was a fun, actually, two-story building, which I wanted to actually explore it a little bit more. Which I thought it was safer, let's put it that way, back in the day, so that way you were elevated from the ground.
I can't even stand in this building. My head's already hitting and kind of hunched back. Let's get out of here. But it's fun to see it. Oh, great, I have a little balcony. Oh, my head can reach up top now because it's in this hole. Now I would be hitting those boards. No, let's get out of here. That little home was fun. If I had to give this place a rating on the Richter scale, a 5 out of 5. That is correct, a 5 out of 5. It's a unique experience to take you back in time to see how everything used to be. It shows you specifically different houses and different type of structures and buildings through history and through the regions. So you should go ahead and come over here and check it out for yourself. It's really a unique and neat experience. And if I came back again, I would come back here to show somebody else the cool experience that I had.
So actually I went down this staircase where it's right next to this really big lake. And obviously next to the lake they had more lake-related buildings, let's put it that way. They had mills, and you can actually see once again the explanation next to each building, and specifically what it was designed for, what was its purpose, and besides the QR code, which you can get additional information. And here I am, obviously just looking into it though, exploring what each sector, each century building was dedicated for and its total functionality. And here are some boats from the era, actually, or maybe canoes if you want to call them that. And here's one traditional chicken coop, pretty much, which in my opinion looks very fancy, but back then you actually had to protect your food, and food source was basically chickens as well. Here you have another home with a basement. They store all your firewood. That's a good primary function for it. And here's another one where it was actually 2 floors. And the amount of detail on this is just totally amazing and spectacular to see. And this balcony view was pretty awesome as well. I had to sit here to relax after all that walking.
And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, here only on The Richter Show. See you on the next maybe museum village review. Alright, only here on The Richter Show. See you on the next one.
Shout out to the host of the Richter. This the Richter Show. The Richter Show.